Hi, I'm Josh Pidio. You're watching the Get Real Show. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to talk about Connecticut's economy. It's difficult times now, actually. We have a big budget deficit, fiscal problems, and legislators and politicians are talking about it all the time. And it's a topic for tonight, and it's going to be ongoing through much of this year. My guest tonight is Heath Fahle. He's the policy director for the Connecticut Yankee Institute. It's a policy think tank here in Hartford. Thanks for being my guest tonight.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
The Connecticut Yankee Institute, Public Policy Institute, it's been around for how long?
We've been around since 1984. We're Connecticut's only think tank that studies public policy questions at the state level from a free market, limited government approach.
Okay, so you follow the budget, you follow the fiscal policy that's going on in the state, and we're like hemorrhaging. Everything I can read in the papers and hear on TV and whatever, saying we have a budget problem. We have a current fiscal problem, current budget is out of whack. So how would you describe, you had to describe it, how would you describe our current budget situation?
Well, there's no doubt that it's a mess, Josh. The reality is that we face a current year budget deficit, the year we're in now, $515 million in budget deficit. Next year, next fiscal year, we're projected to have a almost $500 million budget deficit, and that's small potatoes compared to what's coming. We've got $5 billion in deficit in the out years.
Okay, so fiscally, it doesn't sound very good. It sounds like we're drowning in debt, and eventually this all has to be paid for. So right now we're just in fiscal limbo because nobody knows really where to go and how to address this?
Well, the problem is that to this point, the elected officials in Hartford, the governor and the legislative leaders, haven't seemed to come up with a real solution to address the problem. Some legislative leaders seem to have become fixated on simply raising taxes and going home. Others are proposing more
borrowing.
Borrowing, that's one proposal. And folks like us at the Yankee Institute have suggested that we take this opportunity to really reform the way that government does business, look for efficiencies in the system, wring out waste and fraud and some of the other things that artificially inflate the cost of government, and do things differently. We need to figure out how to deliver the services of government at a more efficient, more effective level for less money.